I'm Dr. Moshe Lewis, and welcome to Music and Medicine. We are so excited and pumped up to be here with HardNox, right here in Las Vegas, right here in the studio where all the magic happens. We're gonna try to really figure out how they put this music together, how they came up with the idea. These guys are so much fun. They had us laughing, just even trying to get prepped and set up for this. So we gotta start there. How did you guys think about going into music in this type of way? I mean, you're so out there, you're so making parties happen, make them be more alive.
We're just normal, two normal guys.
No, I don't believe that for a minute.
He's like, no way.
That time somebody sent the doctor over here to figure out what's going on.
No,
We're still trying to figure out. No, I think originally, well, our grandpa and our uncle were really kind of introduced us in the music bug, but when we started junior high school in like 6th grade, our mom was like, you need to, go ask a lady to dance and talk to girl. I personally was absolutely terrified of talking to a girl, and we were kind of like, could we just like play the music instead or something? And so our mom talked to like the principal and stuff, and they're just like, oh, we were going to school, so it's just like free love, go play the music, and then when we played the music, all the girls came up and talked to us
so
and requested songs.
So it was basically reverse.
Yeah,
play,
right. Right.
Well, and then it's like hearing the music. I'd be like, why is this DJ playing this song? I don't like it. That was another reason why we want to control the music.
Right.
And this is going to piss off some DJs, but I don't care. That's why we like taking requests. I still really enjoy taking requests. A lot of people like are against that, but like, I think Kid Rock said, whoever says they didn't get in this for the chicks a little bit. It's full of shit, right? Bleep number one.
Right. But you guys also took to the next level. Like, it wasn't enough to just say, okay, we're gonna play some music at a couple of parties. At what point did something click where you said, this is what we're gonna do for our lives, because this is just too much fun to stop?
I think we've kind of had it for a long time.
And then in high school we realized we weren't good enough at football.
Yeah.
So now the truth comes out.
We told you.
The NFL is not in our future.
We're from the Bay Area. We went to De La Salle High School. We played football. You started.
Yeah.
I didn't really start. I was the punter. I was the guy they put in the game when we were killing teams like 7-0. Like, hey, put in.
That was you.
Put in Jimmy, right? So no, but like even throughout high school. We were playing music. We were DJing our own high school dances.
Right.
And honestly, I think like a lot of things in life, like we were blessed to have amazing, encouraging parents.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And even then, like they always encouraged us to go after like what was in your gut.
Right.
And I think more people should do that, because life kind of starts to tell you, like, if you do something like, wow, I really enjoy this.
Right.
Then, like you're a doctor. At some point, somebody goes like, wow, I want to be a doctor.
Right.
Or something, and something starts to click. And also the things that this isn't an easy business, but I mean, I don't think anything...
Piece of cake.
But I don't think anything great that people want to accomplish shouldn't necessarily be easy. Right. But it's the thing that you're also like, I feel like willing to work hard for, because you really enjoy it.
Right. Oh yeah.
So some of the growth comes in. Okay, these are going to be struggles, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Once we do, we appreciate what we accomplish even more.
I feel like I always tell people that ask us about music and entertainment, I was like, I feel like if you don't love it, you're going to want to quit.
Right.
Because, and especially look at the times we're in now. It's like,
especially the times we're in now. But I think what Danny and I geez, we love entertaining other people more than ourselves. Like that,
right.
that
Right.
entertains
Right.
us. You know what I mean? Like people will be at a club or somewhere after a show, and we'll still be like processing the
Right.
show,
And
the
pumped up.
music, shit
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
And people are like, hey, you guys all right? You having a good
Right.
time? No, I'm
Exactly.
having a great time. I'm just
Exactly.
studying the
Right.
people, the
Right,
music,
taking,
and
taking it all in.
you know. So yeah, it's yeah, we love to entertain.
Right. And then next that leap to Vegas, where you
Right.
said, okay, we're going to do it. We're going big time. We're going for broke.
Right.
How did that all come about?
That came about. We met. We first met. Well, we had a song that was getting played in the Bay Area in Sacramento. Let the bass go, and then it started getting played out here. And a guy, KLUC, Cat Thomas, was running it at the time, and he introduced us to a guy named DJ Hollywood, who was a big DJ and had residencies.
with a name like
yeah.
that. Right.
And so he was like, hey, you guys gotta, I think you guys would kind of bond. And it was DJ Hollywood that kind of told us, like, we never thought, when growing up in the Bay Area, I never thought I'd
No, we never thought we'd live in Vegas.
and he,
Ever.
would,
Right,
and he was
sure.
kind of
Right,
like,
right,
guys,
right,
again,
yeah.
nothing against the Bay Area,
Right.
and like amazing, but it's like, okay,
different
we came to
world.
Vegas,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Right.
wow, this is like, I felt like sky's the limit on
You are
entertainment.
going to it. Exactly.
Yeah,
With my
and
brother.
what you can do out here.
Wow.
And then I felt like, we were making music like kind of like just strictly artists at the time, but we had started with DJing, and that culture was like coming back together.
Right.
So where I felt like the younger audiences didn't care, like, oh, you have to be a rapper, you have
Or
to
a
be
DJ or whatever.
They were
Singer
I
and a
think,
DJ.
and it's still like that. I think people are just like, if this is dope, it's dope.
No, yeah, no, it's
We-
Right.
you know, right? If this is hot, it's hot.
Right.
And we don't
Make it
care
hot.
about
Right.
necessarily having to label it.
right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
No, that sounds great. So we love to get into music because many times people may have some of these same goals, and we want you guys maybe give us a sample of some of the early sound and how you decided to put things together. Maybe something that you might now look at now and say, oh man, that's we could have done better, but at the time it was great. Is there something that we can hear that kind of gives a sense of where you're starting to begin to mix this entertainment, DJ, music love all together and kind of really start to make it
Playing Let the
go to the
Bass
next
Go.
level?
Yeah, we had a. Is it here? Played.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a song called "Well, Let the Bass Go" that kind of like blew us up in the Bay in Sacramento. And it's funny, we brought that at the time. This guy named how we met actually Big Al too.
Right.
Went to Cass FM.
Okay, right.
And we went with our dude, our radio guy, John Christian. Love John. And so we go in there, and it wasn't even the record that we're trying to push to, like, get airplay.
Right.
It was another song we had called "A New Daddy." And all of a sudden, Byron, the program director at the time, Byron Kennedy, heard the record, Let the Bass Go. And he's like, Pam, this is your record.
good.
I'm like, really? You like this one? And I'm like, fuck it, play it. He played it. It went absolutely crazy.
Right.
People are, they still bang it. Let me play. Where is it?
And this is you guys making your own beats?
Yes.
Coming
Yeah.
with your own
We make
visual
all our own
music?
beats. Yeah.
Big title right here. There we go. Yeah, this was the one that, like,
Right.
it was number
Took
one
you
for like 13 weeks in a row. Yeah, somewhere in Sacramento.
Sure.
So
Give me a kick drum and a hi-hat and a little snare is how I'll make the beat slap. Hey lady, where's your sexy at? Throw it on the fellas like a quarterback and let the bass go. Let the bass go. Let the bass go. Let the bass go. Like a quarterback, you dogs think you're kinda slick. HardNox is killing all you dogs like Michael Vick. It's game over, hit rehab and get sober. Or maybe you should stay drunk until the pain is over.
like
You
that.
got beats, then,
yeah,
but
so it's like I never thought, like,
And this is what year?
when Byron and I don't know if he still works there, Wayne were hanging with him. It went nuts.
Yeah,
And
it
just
was.
didn't play on that day.
Yeah,
And they put
it was
out.
it was fucking nuts. And there are other markets like Vegas.
Right.
Got Oklahoma City picked up. We got like Bakersfield. It's it started kind of growing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Louisiana, New Orleans played it.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it it just grew.
And then I
Yeah.
think too, it's like, and now more recently, I think we even we're having fun like expanding our sound. I feel like we have like genre ADHD or something.
Right.
Like I don't know. I feel like just making one kind of music seems like entirely boring to me.
Right.
That's why I think like as DJs, I think we're great open format guys.
Well, then like one of the ones that I think even more post-COVID that's gonna do what we know, Cowboy Troy. You guys know Cowboy Troy. We did
This one.
this one was. Diverse.
Right. You
Yeah.
cover the
So,
broad spectrum.
because the backstory on that, it's one of our buddies, DJ Silver, great guy, towards the Jason Aldean, the
Sure.
country dude. And Silver heard that, he's like, yo, you guys, you gotta get Cowboy Troy on this, a remix. Troy heard it. And I mean, we've been fans of Cowboy Troy. I mean, God, and Big and Rich, the
Right.
legends. So Troy got on it, and yeah, man.
You just
so
killed it.
it's still.
Yeah, so that's like very diverse, but
Right.
it's kind of
Totally.
like you say it's congruent with each other.
Right. It's all still like
Hard
fun.
Knocks, yeah.
Right.
And it's still hard.
Right, and that's still the theme. Now let's get to some of that. The lyrics, coming up with that, and then figuring out who might sing and cover the tracks. How do you guys?
I do
decide on
everything.
that?
He does it.
the waiter, the maitre d'.
Jimbo does everything.
We write everything, produce everything together. Yeah.
But what's funny, dog? It's like we used to, we would write shit down and be like, "Oh, does he have something better?"
Right,
I don't
sure.
want him to, or we
Right.
wouldn't let each other really. This is years ago. See
Right.
the lyrics.
Right,
We're just
right.
in our
Before it's
corners
done. Before
writing.
it's done.
Yeah, we're
Now
way
it's
better
like
at
if he
collaborating.
writes the whole verse and there's a part that I'm like, "Yeah, I wrote this for you," and I'm like, "Wow, this is really good. Use it."
Right.
So
That's
none of
what
this
we were
shit.
talking about before the interview.
Right,
exactly.
I think that a lot of people get trapped in ego.
Yeah.
To where like if Jimbo comes up with something better than I do,
Right, your
and
ego
it's even
isn't
for me, it's like
destroyed.
okay, whatever. It's teamwork. Whatever is like best for the song,
the final
is
product.
going to benefit
Right.
both of us.
Yep.
Right.
And it's like okay, and if I might write some verse for him that he likes better for his thing or somebody. So it's like whatever I think like whatever is best for the song.
Right.
Right.
I don't know if
It's
people
right. The
if
song's
people
gotta rule, the music's
yeah,
gotta-
and I feel like
Right.
if people everything should be a slave to the song.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe there's a broader life lesson there
Right.
with people with
I think so.
egos. It's
Right.
like or
Leave at
in
the
a
door.
family or
We're coming
something.
to
Whatever
work.
is best for all of us together.
Yeah.
That's what we should be doing.
Right. Because
You know?
the product, when it comes out good or even great,
Yeah.
Right.
it sells to itself.
Regardless of whose idea it might
Right.
be.
Right. Or a particular word or the hook or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
right. Because it's something I might say something to him that, and we've gotten a lot better at this. Like I said like Jimbo, like we could be out drinking or something. Yeah, Jimbo, I have this really stupid idea, and then now even stupid ideas we
Right,
share
right.
because
Well,
that
it's
he
like-
might go like, yes, that's stupid.
Well,
but what if we did this?
Right.
We have this song which was big too, Pajamas All Day. It's kind of a kiddie-ish song.
Right.
And I think I was in the kitchen. We were doing some little shots, zappers.
Right.
And just randomly, I walked into the studio and I was like, I'm like, what if I put like a fucking Jamaican voice on this? And I'm like, I'm a hot mama jamma, jamming my pajamas up with.
When
and
it
then
was winter
And I was like, oh my God.
There we go.
So my brother's like, Doc, get the mic.
Right
Record
there.
that now. And that was the hook.
We
Right.
saw a lot of
That was the whole hook.
girls posting. It was the wintertime, I think. I saw
Right.
a lot of girls like pajamas all day, and I was like, nobody's really made like a cool jam about that.
Exactly. So doesn't really come to mind.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I think too, with the creative process, you never know how something's going to work.
what's gonna spring that?
Right.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
there might be an idea of Dan and I are to strip club on a Monday at 6 in the morning.
And
It
something-
springboards an idea.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
God, that sounds
Inspiration-
fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun. You guys
Like,
want to
what?
go? Let's go after this.
The inspiration can come from
Wrap
anywhere.
up the interview. We're out of here.
We gotta go cut the cameras.
Yeah. No, but
The
it's
inspiration can
just
literally
you
come
never
from
know.
anywhere. Right.
Yeah.
Never know.
Right, but because you're
It's just
open
a
and you
bad-
like
And
the
that's
creative
what I
side.
think.
Yeah.
We do with like COVID and stuff, and everybody being quarantined. I think we're probably not the only creative people that's a little hard on everything because you constantly just want to be keeping your
Right.
mind
Right.
The stimulation.
awoke.
Yeah.
You know.
I love that.
So yeah, and I kind of like miss a little bit of that of being going somewhere. It's like, you know, some people, it's like something pops up at the coffee shop. Something
Right.
pops up in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
Right.
Like boom, idea. Holy
Right,
shit,
right,
there
right,
it is.
Right. This may not
You know?
be quite as often, a little bit more.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But this is a good transition because, of course, we have to talk about medicine and like to keep that health piece in here. So first, the friendship. Let's start there. I mean, I know you guys are brothers, but
Yeah.
we were talking before we shot about some brothers, things haven't ended so well, and some people were sort of like a band of brothers and things
Yeah.
went so well. For you all, how do you keep the friendship going and not letting some of the things you mentioned, ego, pride, jealousy, whatever it may be, kind of split you all apart?
I would
Fame?
say our parents, and we come from a great family, and B, I think that Jim Walker this. I think it's simple. We both possess the same goal and dream.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, it's either like when we
Yeah, it's
we
like,
have
there's
we
always
do have
bickering.
arguments.
It's like, yeah, we used to be worse, like, you know,
Oh,
UFC
yeah.
night, right?
Right.
But I think that's just maturity and more just goals, just
Yeah.
the goal of. I mean, we've done shows before. it's like we're cussing each other
Before.
out backstage, and all of a sudden, oh shit, the audience smile.
Oh, exactly right.
Yeah,
You
but I
know,
think it's like
everybody's
we're
like-
a duo, but
right.
I think it's like any like team too.
Right.
It's like we've been like I said in high school, part of great teams, and it's like if you're all possessing the same goal and you're willing to sacrifice your, and most of the time
Well, yeah.
ego shit's stupid.
Right.
Even when we're going through it, we kind of.
I don't think it's even music. It's like I love, you know, I love football.
Right.
It's like how many football players jar in the locker? Hey, fuck you, fuck you. Then all of a sudden, hey, we got to get it together, get the
Right.
plays.
Get the
We
locker
have
room
to be
together.
a teammates. You know, quarterback has to like his receiver. Get your shit together, go out
Or-
there and play.
What types of secrets or pearls would you give to other people, especially let's say it's a DJ, maybe they can't quite have the popularity you all do, and now they're looking at the financial realities of, oh, I don't have a home studio, I can't really record and do clubs, do things of that nature, and how do I stay positive and engaged?
Just
you
give
know?
it up. No, I'm just kidding. Just
kidding.
kidding. See, there's the fun. There's to make fun of shit, right? No.
Keep it honest, keep it real.
Yeah, no. The good news now, I feel like, is that it's not really that expensive to get into stuff, and you don't have to have. I mean, we are constantly looking at how to minimize and simplify,
Yeah.
and fast and fun, and make things fast and fun, and it's beautiful. It's 2021, and there's the internet out there, and like you also can get way bigger than this other famous guy, like really quick.
Right,
too.
exactly.
So there's always
Right,
that chance.
right.
I think too many people bet on that, and then they get down. Like when it's
Yeah.
like they do it for 2 weeks. Oh, I don't have millions and millions of followers.
Yeah, and I think
Sure.
that's the, you know, like
I mean,
you
and
say,
then
the
people
mental health
throw
part.
it.
That's like, and it happens a lot with it's with you know, a lot of girls. Most on Instagram, it's like, oh my god, my last post got 1,000 likes. My post today got 20,
Right.
and they're just
So-
driven into
Yeah,
depression.
sure.
I get it.
Right.
I totally get it. I totally get it. But it's as far as like, you know, what we do and whatever you do, it's you just, I don't know, you just.
I think you have to love the process.
Yeah, you gotta love the
I think that's what it
process.
is too, because I constantly, even today, was reminding myself of like, not being. And what Jimbo Fisher was saying that
The
Texas A&M
Texas
coach.
A&M
when
coach.
they
Yeah.
they're talking about how to get Texas A&M up to like that Alabama Clemson
Right.
level, and he talked about he was like, you have to like be focused on the process and not the result.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've even lately, sometimes that's what sucks about the quarantine phase. You got too much time to think.
Right, right.
You know,
And
so
so the
sometimes you
negative
get
thoughts
in
may
your
try
own
to get in there,
yeah, you get in
and you
your own
gotta
head
push
about
them away,
stuff.
no
Right.
matter what.
And sometimes I'll even stop and like, okay, I'm overthinking this shit right, or you're concerned about the result. It's like, okay, let's go make a record. Let's have fun, or let's shoot
sense.
this little piece. Let's have fun. Let's not be concerned about numbers afterwards, or
Right.
who watches this,
Right,
or whatever.
right.
So, I
How many
mean,
likes?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever self-esteem advice I give somebody else, I'm trying to exercise it myself.
right.
Like
Yeah, no,
I'm not Superman.
Danny
that's
and I
for sure.
used to really not be that good at that. Like, oh, but now it's like our game. It's all right. We're just gonna put out so much content and so much
Right.
shit that's like I don't have time to look at what all this.
Right, you can.
Right,
yeah.
Just
It's just out.
okay, you know,
Post it.
things are gonna go up and down.
Exactly, right.
I mean, I don't care who you are. Kim
Right.
Kardashian's posts go up and
Sure.
down.
No, they
Kelly's-
don't. They just constly stay like boosted. It's a
Okay.
terrible
No, we
example.
use that word.
That's a
That's-
terrible
That's
example.
not. She
That's
might
a
get
terrible
16
example.
million, 15 million, 17.
Everything she
But-
does works, Jimmo.
Okay,
See,
so
maybe that's our
See,
problem.
right,
But see,
exactly.
here's the back to the humor.
Exactly,
That's the
exactly.
worst example. Is find the most
It's actually
successful.
true. Might be 16.5 and then 15.9 the next day.
So
But
that-
everything is
so that averages
unbelievable.
out.
Damn it! I only got 10 million that time.
Darn.
Shit!
What a bad week. What a bad
Wow.
Where's the cliff?
Delete.
Jump off, right?
That's
Yeah.
funny. But
Oh,
yeah, I mean, hey, it's like not being too. People like Gary Vee talk about that a lot. Not being too obsessed with the numerical stuff.
Right.
Right.
You know.
But I think too what we've gotten out of the pandemic, which is still going on to some degrees. It's like it's been a gut check.
Right.
It's been like, and I think taking a positive out of it, Doug, as we say, turn it to positive. It's like, all right, so everyone has had all this fucking time, tons of time. It's like, okay, you can literally almost go nowhere in a lot of
Right.
states.
Sure.
And it's like,
And certainly going
focus
out.
on something. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to, hey, I want to make puzzles or sell peanut butter. Hey, you have time to figure
Give
it
it a
out.
try.
Hey, why not? You have nothing else to
And
do.
money is a hard reality.
And money's a very hard
Yeah,
reality, but at
financing
least
and
you can
stuff.
like try,
Yeah.
partner up with somebody. Hey, let's make some.
And also,
you know,
people
whatever.
got unemployed or laid off from a job, and people used to look at a DJ and go, "That's not a real job. That has no stability.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur. You have no
Yeah.
guarantees." Well, guess what? It's like the company you work for that you thought was all stable
Right, right.
dumped you.
They're- yeah,
like,
you got
sorry.
laid
So,
off.
Or
so
like
it's
you
like
go in a
you
minute,
you
yeah,
realize
things
that
get
you
hard.
realize that nothing is guaranteed stable. So you might as well. It's like I don't know. I've said that a couple times. It's like I'm already eating shit. I might as well eat a little more shit and do what I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if
be
you're
happy.
doing, we're doing what we want to do. It's not all about the money to us anyway.
Right.
Right.
You're
It's
happy.
not.